Hello guys, welcome. So how do you get a subdomain and Shopify? So that's the topic that we're going to be tackling on about today. So first and foremost, let's just go ahead to the actual site here on Shopify. Make sure that your account is on par with your email. So let's search on domains. There's absolutely a lot of domains here that you could choose and purchase, but ultimately it all boils down to which domains is preferable for you. So for example, if you get to a actual domain, it actually asks for your full name. Wait, let's just make sure that the store is on par here. Have the channel log on par. Okay, let's just go back to the actual domain that we chose, which is Bybit. I believe this is Bybit, right? So in here, just input your full name, your business name, company name. That's just basically it. And just make sure that everything that you put in here is on par with the actual Shopify account itself. Okay, so if your name is like this one, Ruel, that's my name, that's absolutely, you have to be honest about this one. He's just not going to be linked if you don't do so. Okay, so in here you basically input everything here, like the business phone, business name, email. So this one, if you have a business email here, obviously I cannot show you guys what my actual business email is for security purposes. So you just input it all here, what company you're in, your website URL. Okay, that's just basically it. So once you're done with that, then you basically get your subdomain that you chose. Okay, basically. So in here, country Philippines, and here's a lot of options here online. So in here, let's just go back to the domains here. So there's a lot here. So let's say, for example, oh my bad, that wasn't actually Bybit. So let's just try to find the Bybit here. So because it's the most, here we go, it's the most manageable one because it's on par with Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. That's basically it. And there's free versions of this. It's really rare for something to be free on domain because there's tons of platforms out there that has reasonable price, but yeah, $4.95. It's not that big of a deal, but there's absolutely free. You could just basically click on install here. Just wait for it to. Okay. All right. Now, this app needs access to. It'll show you what it actually needs: customer name, email address, phone number, physical address. Like the one that we filled up, that wasn't actually Bybit, but you get the idea, right? Just go ahead on these apps and make them a subdomain at your own. Like here we go, store owner, content providers. That's the beautiful thing about Bybit is that it has affiliations with Meta. So, and Meta has affiliations with what? Instagram, basically, Facebook, YouTube. It's a beautiful thing. So in here you could view and edit store data, edit customer data. Basically just click on install if that's what you want. Again, I'm not saying that you should use Bybit, but it's actually a very good app to purchase or to go to if you want a subdomain for your Shopify. Okay, so again, you can just search it here, continue on Bybit. And in here, you could just go ahead and click on continue with Google or with Facebook, basically. I don't have my Facebook connected here, so let's just see if it tries to actually connect here. Let's just try. But I do believe that my Facebook is not on par with it with my Shopify. Yeah. Yep. It's really not working. So you just have to log in with Google. I just use Google on this one. So on here, again, it's going to be asking for your company name, which country you're at, and then you're good to go from there. Okay? Now it's really important to edit your templates first, okay, so to say, on an actual website, like your clickables. Make sure that all of those is ready, because what's the use of an actual domain or a subdomain if your actual domain is not on par with it in and of itself. Okay, so again, make sure that you select the right theme of your store, the right featured products. You edit out all the details. We're done with the subdomain thing. Just teaching you how to actually provision the actual templates here. You can click on the announcements here, homepage, announcement bar. You can change this if you want, because when people go to your subdomain, they could actually be if you know how to actually link, if it's actually linked to your subdomain with your main domain. So you better have a domain that's really eye-catching. So you could edit out text styles here. Okay, so these are just colors that you could just basically choose from. You could choose on blue. Okay, so these are the theme. Announcement bar, very important for your main domain. Okay, color references, you know, typography, layout, animations, buttons, variant pills, inputs, and product cards. So everything is here, as long as you know how to actually provision your actual domain, then you'll be good from there. You click on save, and then once your domain is already set it up to par, then you just go ahead and basically, you know, get the link from your subdomain, or just basically put it here on your main domain itself. Okay, so I know it all doesn't make sense for the beginners here, but once you move along to intermediate, it'll all make sense, guys. So that's just basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys, please subscribe. Have a nice day.